Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Have you ever wondered why people lose respect for you? Could it be something you're doing? Here are the 10 behaviors that make people lose respect for you. Respect is a cornerstone in all our personal and professional relationships. It's the glue that holds people together. But did you know that certain behaviors can make people lose respect for you? Today we're going to delve into 10 such behaviors, including dishonesty, disrespectfulness, inconsistency, and many more. So without further ado, stay tuned as we count down the 10 behaviors that can make people lose respect for you. Starting the countdown at number 10, we have dishonesty. Dishonesty, friends, is a surefire way to lose respect from those around you. It's like a tiny termite that slowly but surely gnaws away at the foundation of your relationships. The reason is simple: trust. Trust is the bedrock of all meaningful relationships. It's the glue that binds us together. But the moment dishonesty comes into play, that trust begins to crumble. A lie here, a deceitful action there, and before you know it, the damage is done. And let's not forget, our actions have a way of catching up with us. So when people catch you in a lie or observe a pattern of dishonesty, they'll lose respect for you instantly. It's like a mirror that's been shattered. Even if you try to piece it together, the cracks remain visible. So remember, honesty is the best policy. Next up at number 9, we have disrespectfulness. This is another behavior that can quickly erode the respect others have for you. Disrespect can come in many forms. It could be a snide remark, a dismissive attitude, or outright belittling of someone else. Imagine consistently being on the receiving end of such treatment. It's not a pleasant feeling, is it? It's isolating and humiliating. No one likes to feel demeaned or undervalued. And when you constantly disrespect others, you're sending out a clear message that you don't value them or their contributions. This kind of behavior can quickly alienate people. It makes them feel less inclined to engage with you, let alone respect you. So remember, respect is not just about how you treat people to their faces, but also about how you speak of them when they're not around. So let's make it a point to be respectful in all our interactions. After all, respect is a two-way street. Coming in at number 3, we have inconsistency in behavior. You see, life is all about patterns. We find comfort in predictability. But when someone is inconsistent in their actions and behavior, it can be quite disconcerting. One moment they're as sweet as pie, the next they're as prickly as a cactus. This on and off attitude can be incredibly off-putting. It's like trying to find your footing on shifting sands, always unsure and uneasy. It's not just about being unpredictable though. Mood swings too can be a real issue. One day you're their best friend, the next day you're the villain in their story. This emotional roller coaster can be exhausting. It makes it difficult for others to trust you, and without trust, respect is hard to come by. So remember, consistency is key. Consistency in your actions, your words, and your feelings. Consistency is key to maintaining respect. At number 7, we have arrogance. This is a trait that can really cloud the way people perceive you. Overconfidence, especially when it comes to certain topics, can be a real turn-off. It's one thing to be proud of your achievements, but constantly boasting about them, or worse, using them to make others feel inferior, can be incredibly off-putting. Arrogance can make people see you as egotistical and unlikable. It creates an atmosphere of competition rather than collaboration, of comparison rather than appreciation. It sends the message that you believe you're better than others, which is a surefire way to lose respect. Instead, consider the power of humility. Acknowledge your accomplishments, of course, but also recognize the value and worth in others. Show respect for their achievements and their strengths. Remember, everyone you meet knows something you don't, so be open, be humble, and be respectful. Humility goes a long way. Number 6 on our list is selfish behaviors. We all have needs and desires. It's part of being human. But when we consistently place our needs above others, without a second thought for their feelings or situations, we tread into the territory of selfishness. It's like walking in a garden and plucking all the flowers for ourselves, leaving none for others to enjoy. This type of behavior can stir up resentment, like a bitter potion brewing in the hearts of those around us. It's not just about the tangible things we may take for ourselves. It could be our time, our attention, or even our energy. When we hoard these for ourselves, not sparing a thought for those around us who might also need them, we send out a clear message: I come first, always. And while it's important to take care of ourselves, a balance is needed. Consideration for others is key to maintaining respect. Halfway through our list at number 5, we have not showing up. Now, we're not just talking about missing a dinner party or forgetting a friend's birthday. This extends to not showing up emotionally or mentally for the people who rely on you. It's about being dependable and trustworthy in all aspects of life. Imagine your friend or colleague who never follows through on their promises, or the one who's always late for appointments. Frustrating, isn't it? Their lack of commitment and reliability chips away at your respect for them. Now, none of us are perfect, and we all have our off days. But if you consistently fail to show up, it sends a clear message that you don't value others' time or trust. So, don't be that person. Be someone who honors commitments, respects others' time, and fosters trust. Be someone people can count on. At number 4, we have not being open to change. Life is a dynamic journey, always evolving, always shifting. Change is an inevitable part of this journey, a reality we cannot escape. Yet some people resist it, choosing to stay within their comfort zones. This resistance, this inability to adapt, can make you seem rigid and set in your ways, which can lead to a loss of respect from others. Adaptability is a highly valued quality. It shows a willingness to learn, to grow, and to accept that we don't always have all the answers. It's about being flexible and open-minded, ready to embrace the unexpected. Those who resist change are often perceived as narrow-minded, stuck in their ways, and unwilling to move forward. This can erode respect and trust from those around you. So remember, being open to change doesn't mean being aimless or fickle. It means being resilient and receptive. Change is the only constant. Coming in at number 3, we have excess gossiping. Now, who doesn't love a juicy bit of gossip? But there's a fine line between sharing information and spreading rumors. Gossiping, especially when it's excessive, can seriously tarnish your image. It's like playing with fire. You never know when you might get burned. It's important to remember that people respect those who respect others. When you're constantly gossiping, it not only shows a lack of respect for others' privacy, but it also creates an impression of you as a person who can't be trusted. After all, if you're willing to talk about others behind their backs, who's to say you won't do the same to the person you're gossiping with? Gossiping might give you a quick thrill, but in the long run, it's a surefire way to lose people's respect. So remember the golden rule: gossip less, respect more. At number 10, we have lack of empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship. It's the glue which binds us together, allowing us to navigate the world with compassion and understanding. When empathy is lacking, however, relationships can become strained and respect can quickly evaporate. If you're the type of person who dismisses or ignores the feelings of others, you're likely to be seen as insensitive. You might argue that you're just being practical or that you're not a people person. But the reality is, without empathy, it's hard to build meaningful connections with others. Whether it's a friend who's going through a tough time, a colleague who's struggling with a project, or a stranger who just needs a kind word, showing empathy can make a world of difference. It's not about being a doormat or always putting others before yourself. It's about recognizing and validating the experiences of others and being there for them when they need you. When you lack empathy, you not only make others feel unheard and unimportant, but you also miss out on the opportunity to learn and grow from their experiences. You cut yourself off from the richness of human connection, and in doing so, you risk losing the respect of those around you. After all, respect is not just about what you achieve, but also about how you treat others. Empathy is key to gaining and maintaining respect. And finally, we have reached the end of our countdown. We've journeyed through 10 behaviors that can erode respect, from dishonesty and disrespect to arrogance and a lack of empathy. These actions can damage relationships, create mistrust, and lower others' opinion of you. Avoiding these behaviors can help maintain and even boost your respect quotient. Remember, your actions shape how others perceive and respect you. Be mindful of your behaviors and strive for respect. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.